We got breaking news, y'all. Daniel Jones has officially been benched from being the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. Now, over his whole tenure, there's been a lot of up and downs. There's been times that fans have been calling to bench him, especially this season. This season has definitely been the loudest it's been. And ever since getting that contract, man, he hasn't lived up to it. He really hasn't. And now sitting at the bye week, 2-8 record, all signs are pointing towards him getting benched. But honestly, part of us still didn't believe that it would happen. But it is official, reported by Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter. He is going to be benched. Now, this is the right move for the Giants to make, right? We're not going to win games moving forward into the rest of this year. The biggest worry for a lot of us that are fans of the tank and that are fans of getting another quarterback is, what if a Tommy DeVito or Drew Lock steps in and a spark is created and this team wins games? That's going to be the best interest of this team that's there right now. But for the future, that is a little worrisome. But honestly, put that all to the side. This team showed no life at certain times, man. The Panthers game was abysmal to watch. You've seen it against the Cowboys. You've seen it against the Eagles. Our offense is one of the worst offenses in the league, if not the worst offense. I'll probably go ahead and say the worst offense if we didn't have Tyrone Tracy. So with that being said, man, it was all signs pointing to him getting benched. He got benched, and the biggest thing, too, is that injury guarantee. When you look at what happened last year with Russell Wilson, he was benched last year as well for the same reason. The team wasn't really going anywhere. Russell Wilson was actually playing solid. And they said, hey, do you want to take a pay cut? Remove that. I'll let you keep playing. If not, you're going to go to the bench. And guess what? He got benched. So for Daniel Jones, that injury guarantee is there. Obviously, I'm assuming he's not going to play the rest of the season. There's no way he plays another snap for the New York Giants. And that $23 million that could potentially be a cap hit next year is going to be waived, and we're not going to have to worry about that, man. Speaking on, obviously, where this team is going, Adam Schefter tweeted that they're going to be going in Tommy DeVito's direction. And that's crazy to me because they signed Drew Lock in the offseason for this very reason. When Daniel Jones is not in the game, Drew Lock should be the backup. Tommy DeVito's been the emergency backup all season. So to go to Tommy DeVito, man, it could mean two things. One, they really are not expecting to win games. Or two, Drew Lock is really, really bad. Two things, and both might be true, honestly. Drew Lock not getting the playing time after getting guaranteed money is kind of crazy to me, but hey, I mean, Joe Shane just added to the list because that was definitely a dud right there. Tommy DeVito did win us games last year, and that's the biggest worry, man. He had a 3-game win streak last year against, a good team with the Packers and a couple of other teams. You might be looking at this season, man, and with us in a 2-8 record, currently we hold the 5th overall pick. Things could change, man. There's a lot of football games to be played, and with this new quarterback that's stepping in with Tommy DeVito, we know what Tommy Cutlets did last year and the run that he went on, and listen, the whole state of New York got behind him. I'm expecting the same type of thing for Tommy DeVito heading into this week against Tampa. It's a home game. Tommy Cutlets, we know we did last year. The Buccaneers, they're a flashy team at times, but they can also, have some bad games as everyone else can. Who knows what can happen for the rest of the season, y'all. For Daniel Jones, it's been a long time coming. Definitely, once again, it's bittersweet because you think about 2 years ago when we signed him and, we thought, hey, we got ourselves a quarterback. Some of us did. Some of us did not. But some people were celebrating. I was on that boat, and I have no shame in saying that. But, man, I got duped, y'all. That's all it was. I got duped. That playoff win will be the biggest thing Daniel Jones has ever done for the New York Giants, and I was happy when that happened. He got benched for everything that happened after that, and we have not had any good moments after that. So this is a long time coming, man. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments, man, how you feel about this move. Is this the right move? And, hey, Tommy Cutlets, is he going to win his games, y'all? Brian Daboll right now is trying to save his tenure with the Giants, and he might try to win games with Tommy DeVito. He really might. They might go out here and win some games. And once again, for Brian Daboll, for Joe Shane, it's imperative that they're going to make this be Daniel Jones' fault. Is it all Daniel Jones' fault? No. Hey, shout out to everyone that was in that live stream yesterday. We had Cop Pizzo in the building. My guy TP, Sneaky G-Man, Born for Sports, and obviously Big Dash. A lot of dope content creators, man. Shout out to everyone that pulled up in there. But we were talking about it yesterday, y'all. I mean, Daniel Jones is not the sole reason why this team is where it is. There's still a lot of problems on this team. But Daniel Jones is probably the biggest reason why the team is what it is. Now, when you're benching Daniel Jones, you're pretty much saying, hey, this is the guy that's been losing us games. We're going to throw someone else in there, and let's see what the team looks like. They could probably still lose games, but if they look more competitive, if they put up more points, if this team still shows an ounce of fight, that's going to be a W for Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll. That's what they're looking for. If this team shows any type of resiliency, any type of fight with the new quarterback, any signs of new life heading into this rest of the regular season, man, that's all they're trying to look for. And they're going to say, hey, Daniel Jones was the problem. That was the problem. It wasn't me. It wasn't Brian Daboll. It wasn't Joe Schoen. It was Daniel Jones. And moving forward, man, they might want to keep him. In my opinion, I think there's still a lot of games to lose. And Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen are probably out of here. But, who knows? After benching Daniel Jones, if this team shows life, they're probably going to lean in on them and say, hey, we trust the future that you're setting up here. That might be the case. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but that might be the move here because once again, is Daniel Jones the whole issue? He is not. But if you bench him and things start to look upwards, everyone's going to be saying, hey, Daniel Jones is the reason why. Daniel Jones is definitely the reason why this team has been where it's been. So we're going to see what happens, man. Overall, once again, a lot of good content coming up soon. And fresh off the bye week, man, we're taking on the Buccaneers this Sunday. Tom and DeVito at the helm. Malik Neighbors, is he going to be back? Is this offense going to score more than 20 points? These are going to be things that I'm going to be looking forward to, man. And I think it all shows that the Giants are waving the white flag and saying, hey, we're in the market for a quarterback. We are going to have to go get a quarterback in this next upcoming draft. Free agency isn't going to do it for them. Free agency isn't going to do it for us. We're going to need to go draft a quarterback. And benching Daniel Jones was the first step to that. It felt like it was never going to happen, but it's here, y'all. It is here. Make sure you like up. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, man, and stay tuned for more content coming this week. Let me know your thoughts on it. Daniel Jones' era is over.